Welcome to our first video lesson this second semester. I'm excited to have you here today as we learn something new and useful together. So let's make this session fun and meaningful. Let's start. So my dear students, I want you to study this illustration. What message or idea does the illustration convey? Or based on their actions, what do you think is happening in the illustration? Okay, any guess? Now, based on their actions, it appears that the students are being supervised by their teacher while performing real work tasks, isn't it? Also, it allows them to gain experience and apply what they have learned in the classroom to actual workplace situations. Also, this illustration conveys the idea of students undergoing hands-on training or practical learning as part of their work immersion program. So now, I'm going to ask you, what is your idea about work immersion? Okay, so if you're talking about work immersion, actually it is a required component of the senior high school curriculum in the Philippines under the K to 12 program. So therefore, whether you like it or not, you need to submit yourself in this particular um, learning offering or subject. Okay. So also, it provides students with hands-on experience in a real-world environment related to their chosen track or strand. That's actually the purpose of this work immersion, to really immerse you from the word itself, immerse you to to the environment of your chosen track or strand. Also, it allows learners to apply their knowledge, skills, and values they have learned in school. Of course, no, the work immersion is an application what you have learned from your grade 11, especially the specialization subjects, no? And then also, it allows you to gain exposure to actual workplace operations, culture, and ethics. And of course, it will prepare you for our future employment or could be higher education or if you want entrepreneurship. The purpose of this what you can work immersion is number one, to develop the learner's work ethics, discipline, and professionalism. These three important elements of work immersion will be you will be facing later as you work in your chosen field. So it will help you to develop further this particular component. Another, to strengthen skills and knowledge in line with the learner's specialization. And of course, it will help you make informed career decision whether or not you will continue to pursue that particular specialization because you will be informed, because you will be immersed in that particular field. You will have the idea so whether or not to pursue that career and also to enhance your readiness for employment or entrepreneurship. The next question is, who must participate? Of course, those students are under the TVL track. And of course, the academic tracks. Now, if you are small or in TVL, then it is required for our TVL students to conduct the work immersion in um, their particular field. No? Therefore, sila po ang lalabas for work immersion. Now, for the other track like arts and design, sports, or even academic tracks, we have alternative arrangements. So later on, we will be talking about these alternative arrangements. So what are the requirements in instruction? Number one, for daily and weekly limits, maximum 8 hours per day. No, parang empleyado na nga, di ba? So maximum of 40 hours per week. So also, the school will ensure that students are safe and also prevent overwork in a particular work immersion venue. So for the standard duration, so this is traditional in traditional program. So you need to spend 80 hours, no, as minimum requirement. So venue could be some partner institutions, offices, industries, or could be school-based simulation. Of course, your supervisor, no, will guide you. Both pala the work immersion teacher and of course your industry partner supervisor will guide you, no, through the process of work immersion. Now, let's talk about now, the institution or the partner institution. Of course, we will make sure that the partner institution is number one, approved in terms of status. No, schools partner only with official, recognized industry, business establishments, offices, and relevant work venues. And of course, the institution must be aligned, with your chosen specialization. And of course, you will make sure the safety standards of the venue. So, of course, the immersion venues must meet safety requirements and ensure students' welfare throughout the program. Now, of course, for your protection, and safety assurance, we will make sure that the place is zero from the following. Hazardous work assignment. Of course, the assignment should be age appropriate, but of course, with proper supervision and with safety protocol. And you're not allowed to conduct your work immersion without your parents or guardian consent. It is mandatory. Do not worry because every now and then the school will be monitoring you, and of course, not just you but also your the learning progress. Okay, we will have this continuous tracking, of course, the learning priority, and of course, supervision from your coordinators, teachers, mentors, and industry partner coordinator. Now, we have two models. Number one is a school-based mentored by work immersion teacher. And of course, the model B, which is community-based, mentored by business industry partners. So meaning, the model A, you will be simulating the work immersion inside the institution or your school. In our case, in our beloved school, Lingunan Senior High School. Now, in Model B, of course, you will be working or you will be having work immersion in the approved partner industry. So if you are ABM student, then you will be having your business enterprise simulation, Model A. So this is the curriculum guide. If you're gas or UMS, so this is now your work immersion task, culminating activity. Now, just to give you an overview, this is, a part of your culminating activity. Also, these are the work, of the previous students under Model A work immersion. Okay, so I hope that you learned something from that simple orientation for our written work number one. So you're going to create your work immersion expectations map. Okay, so these are the questions that we're going to answer, for you to create your work immersion expectations map. Saan ba to ilalagay? Sa notebook ninyo. Ito po yung example ng output ninyo. Okay? And of course, huwag niyong kalimutan, ilagay yung ating scoring rubric. Okay, so we have here creativity and design, clarity of ideas, reflection quality, neatness and effort, total of 40 points. So kung tapos na kayo, ibigay nyo lang sa akin, nasa faculty lang ako para ma-check ko ang inyong trabaho. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for joining me here, and I hope you enjoyed learning and picked up something useful. See you in our next video lesson. Take care and keep learning.